And Victorian Emergency Services Minister Jane Garrett has resigned over a pay dispute with the country fire authorities. Garrett has refused to sign the controversial pay deal, which would give the United Firefighters Union power over the country fire authority. And we'll have more on this developing story from Melbourne at 11:30. There are calls for an inquiry into the use of police force against the mentally ill following yesterday's shooting at a Sydney shopping centre. A 23-year-old man armed with a knife was shot at Westfield Hornsby after going missing from a psychiatric facility. 3 women aged between 62 and 80 are in hospital after being hit by bullets and bullet fragments. The Greens claim there is inadequate training for police to deal with people who have a mental illness. Questions have already been raised about why tasers were not used. It was a horror commute in Melbourne South this morning after a major truck fire forced the closure of the Monash Freeway. A semi-trailer carrying bread burst into flames, causing the driver to pull over to the side of the road.
It was surprisingly fierce for a vehicle, which we were hampered initially by a lack of water on the freeway.
No one was injured, but inbound lanes to the city were shut for over an hour, causing lengthy traffic delays. One man is fighting for his life, another is in a serious condition following a suspicious fire at a pub in Sydney's west this morning.
Let's go to the pub.
Both men were found lying on the road with serious injuries when police and paramedics arrived at the scene. Police are now urging anyone with information to contact Crime Stoppers. To the election now, and Labor leader Bill Shorten will soon announce details of how he would make billions of dollars in savings if elected. The plan is expected to contain significant changes to family payments that are likely to anger many traditional Labor voters.
But we will make some hard decisions. We'll do responsible budget repair.
Labor is scrambling.
You tell him, Arnie. I'll be back.
Under pressure and on the run.
There's Arnie.
To walk away from commitments and
shut up, you idiot.
They've made for years.
Labor insists that, like the coalition, it will return the budget to surplus by 2021. A 73-year-old man has faced court this morning charged with the 1984 murder of Melbourne schoolgirl Kylie Mabry. Gregory Keith Davies avoided contact with Kylie's mother during the brief hearing at the Magistrates Court. Davies was arrested yesterday, accused of kidnapping the 6-year-old before sexually assaulting and then killing her. He will reappear in court in September. A father and his 2 children are lucky to be alive after fire tore through their South Brisbane home overnight. 9 News reporter Samantha Heathwood is at the scene for us now at Acacia Ridge. Sam, do investigators know yet what caused this blaze?
Dave, investigators are at the scene trying to work out just what sparked this ferocious blaze at Acacia Ridge. It's destroyed a 2-storey home as well as 2 cars and a boat. However, the wreckage is still smouldering at the moment. It's too dangerous for investigators to get their mobile phones. The fire spread so rapidly they weren't able to grab a single item. So friends are rallying behind them and trying to raise funds for them, trying to find them somewhere to stay. At this stage, the fire isn't being treated as suspicious though, Dave.
Very sad news indeed. Samantha Heathwood in Brisbane, thank you. Taking a look at the weather for you now. Sunshine in Brisbane today, clear skies in Sydney, a top of 20 degrees. Cloudy in Canberra, showers forecast for Melbourne and Hobart. A wet day in Adelaide, rain and 19 degrees in Perth, and sunny with a drop in the humidity expected for Darwin. And for the rest of the weekend, sunny in Brisbane and in Sydney, a shower or 2 in the nation's capital, late rain in Melbourne, reaching just 9 degrees in Hobart, 17 the top in Adelaide, overcast across Perth, and sunny and 34 degrees in Darwin.